On July 7th, we heard gunfire. We went to see what had happened. The foreign soldiers there blamed us, and the battle began. On December 13th, the massacre started. They captured and slaughtered not only soldiers, but even women and children. Everything was destroyed in explosions and fires. This is testimony from relatives of war from China. Which country's army do you think they were talking about? Russia? India? No. It was the Japanese army. During the Second World War, Japan invaded Asian countries and committed brutal atrocities. Do you remember learning about this in school? I'm from Nagasaki. Since I was a child, I've learned about the tragedy of the atomic bomb. I'm proud of my hometown and our commitment to peace. I still remember reading Hadashin again. The story made it clear that the atomic bomb should never be used again, no matter the reason. I have many memories of learning about Japan as the victim. However, I have no memories of learning about Japan as an aggressor. During the summer of my first year of high school, I decided to study abroad in Canada. I wanted to challenge myself and have the chance to see things from a new perspective. I was so happy when I was accepted into the program. At the same time, as a student from Nagasaki, I felt a duty to share my knowledge about the importance of peace. I studied in Canada for 10 months. One day, the class at school shocked me and changed how I see the world. In history class, we were studying about World War II. To my surprise, Japan was portrayed as an aggressor. I was asked to explain what I learned in Japan, but I was only able to talk about the atomic bomb. When the teacher asked the exchange student from Germany in Italy to share, they clearly explained about Hitler and Mussolini. I wondered why they could explain their country's histories, but I couldn't explain mine. I felt ashamed that I didn't know Japan's history. In class, we learned how Japan invaded China, resulting in countless casualties. We also learned about Japan's colonies in Taiwan, Vietnam, and the Philippines. The purpose of these colonies, to be mentioned, was to strengthen Japan's economy and military. To further its own goals, Japan in the past discarded the lives and dignity of people from other countries. These actions resemble, in some ways, actions in today's conflicts. There was a Chinese exchange student in my class, so I gathered my courage and asked him, "What do you think about Japan?" He said, "Japan did terrible things in China, but I don't hate Japanese people today. Our country's relationship is under seen lately, but I want them to work together." His words almost made me cry. Despite knowing a painful past, he had hope for a better future. His answer made me think, as the next generation, we must respect the differences and try to understand conflicting views. So, what can we do now? I think the most crucial thing is learning. I think the most crucial thing is learning. After the class, I asked my German and Italian classmates why they were able to explain their country's history so well. They told me they spent about a year learning about their country's roots in the world wars. However, in Japan, modern history is only taught at the end of junior high school. There are not many opportunities for Japanese students to learn about Japan's history as a colonizer or aggressor. But there is no excuse for not learning. Each year, the number of survivors of the atomic bomb is decreasing. It's our job as a next generation to build a peaceful world where everyone's dignity is respected. Whatever the reason, love has dignity. To prevent future wars, we need to learn about the world, not simply through the perspectives of victims and aggressors, but understanding history, where people have to respect, have to protect the dignity of other people. Everyone, you have listened to my story today. You are already standing at this standpoint. To achieve peace, learning about our past mistakes is necessary. History is not just something our teachers tell us. It is the world we inherit. Different perspectives, different memories, different opinions. The courage to understand them is the first step towards peace. Let's take that step together. Thank you for listening.